Hello and welcome to another episode of the Megabase of Chaos, where we take an old Factorio build and make it better. Hello everybody, how you doing? I know I was going to say something else then. I got it wrong. I said, hello everybody, or anyway, doesn't matter. This is live. Well, this is not live, but this is recorded because it's not live. But I'm not editing this. You see everything in this video. Okay, so let's get down to things. I'm Crunchy Cat, by the way, and I'm covering what this video is about. Is this beautiful mess of spaghetti Factorio base. Look at this, and I'll tell you a few things about this base in this video. Ooh, isn't it juicy? And I know there's some of you out there, not everyone, but there are some are going, my God, what is this nonsense? Look at this. He's got a thing there doing that, and another thing doing this, and then this is going along here, and this is not even doing that. Look, and look, there's some copper cable on the ground. Oh my God. But not everybody's like that. But actually a lot of Factorio players are like that. They're yeah, because they like things neat and tidy, because it's efficient. If you want to build an efficient base that really does lots of stuff, do not build a base like this. Look, that is waste. That is complete waste there. That doesn't need to be there. That doesn't need to be there. That doesn't need. So it's complete waste. The thing is, because this is such a mega base, it kind of doesn't matter that much, these little bits of waste. And as you can see, let's just, you know, my God, this is big, isn't it? You know. And, okay, here's the secret. I've actually been on holiday for 5 days. And I know, because you haven't seen an interruption in the video flow, because I backed up a lot. I did a load of videos before I left. And, but, so I've had 5, I haven't made a video for 5 days. And I usually make about, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 a day or something. And the difference is, well, look at this. The robots are all kicking off. This base really is crazy, isn't it? But what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do with this? I'm not just going to leave it. So we have 2 rocket silos here. Okay, and that's the end game, isn't it? Rocket silos, launching your rocket is the big thing. And then you think, well, what else can I do? Well, I can produce lots of science packs per minute. And this is a default. Why are these here? Productivity modules. For these, but there's. And let's just. Yeah, I'm going to sidetrack here. This is full of purple science packs. So I'm not even producing them. And the reason they're full is because all my laboratories. I know we're going on a bit of a tour today, I think. We're not actually going to build that much, but I want to show you around. So the laboratories aren't doing anything, and as we can see on the we're researching number 10 artillery range, and the reason I'm not doing anything is because we're missing space science packs, which is unusual because I thought we had quite a lot. Actually, I've just realized something. Yeah, there's okay, so space science packs are produced when you launch a rocket. So that's what we need right now. We need to launch a rocket. Why are we not launching a rocket? Very good question. It looks like we're short of low density structures. And if we look here, the imports, so we've got these are, what are they called again? I always forget. Rocket control units, these things. We got loads of these, we're fine. But with these, now, why aren't they being made? Because there's no copper. So we have no copper. And if we press L on our keyboards, we can see the top. I think, is this 30 or is it 40? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So it's like it's top 36. I guess I can I make this bigger? No. So this is the top 36 of what we have. Rocket control units. I've no copper, and if we scroll down, we can see there's no copper cable for. And what this represents, these figures, are the number of items within the logistic network, which is represented by these chests. That's a passive provided chest, and then we've got also storage chests. So let's move on. We need copper. So we've identified one of the things we needed. Now we can see here copper is coming in, because if we go to the map, okay, so this is this is the map. This is the mega base. This is how big the base is. Okay, look at that straight road. That's that's a rail, isn't it? Up there. When I zoom in, where does that go? That goes. I think that's there. Is it? No, it's this. Maybe we should build. Yeah. Anyway, we're getting distracted. So this is the whole base. I'm going to make this video. I'm going to try and not actually do any building. And we'll just do a recap on the mega base, because it's quite interesting. So the idea behind this was to build as far as possible. You know, it wasn't really to do anything other than that. But and I could build quite easily out. But I have aliens. I have biters in this map, which I quite like having them, that extra difficulty. And as you can see, we've got outposts here. And currently that outpost is being attacked by biters. And I thought we had a radar. Sometimes if you place a radar, you can see what's happening inside the base. Okay, so those biters, now that's being fixed. Or does that mean it needs to be fixed? And as you can see, all over the map, there are issues that need to be resolved, but it's very big. Now, here is interesting, because I've built a spaceport where we have 6 rockets to be launched, and the idea is these trains bring in the items for the rockets from everywhere else. And this is the combat base. We've got 2 spiders there that protects the spaceport. Although we have been seeing incursions in this area here, and we need to sort that out. Security is a big thing that I've kind of neglected. You can see the biters here. They need to be pushed back. I use artillery to do that, because I have quite good range. Obviously, we're working on 10 at the moment. And if you don't know, if you're a bit new to Factorio, this is the research map. I've pretty much the research tree. Sorry, I've pretty much researched everything. So now I'm just working on certain aspects which make it bigger. You know, because what else am I going to do? So this is just making artillery shells, but it's taking a long time. In fact, if you go to the beginning of this video series, and what is it now? I think we're on. I think this is 107th. That was like 10% or something, 5%. I can't remember. But anyway, so the base, my main building is here. My main sort of like mall, you know, the where everything's made is here. And as you can see, it's a mess. It's not so, and I admit that, you know. And this is the refinery area here. It only has 3 oil, but because this was the first where I first built the base, it just organically built. Now recently let's go over here. I've started to become more efficient, creating blueprints. That's right. So this is a plastic production blueprint that I quite like, and I try not to use other people's blueprints. I have used other people's blueprints, so this is not a free from other, but I think it's more fun. I find it more fun to create my own. And but if you want to copy any of this, obviously, you know, yeah, and maybe I should make the blueprints available. But I don't really know if these blueprints are any good anyway, so I don't, yeah. So, and then up here we have, so the idea, I've got to bring more copper in. Now, most of the copper comes in this way. I actually thought I solved the copper, but obviously not. This train terminus, which I think is too big now. Let's just go, let's bring in some trains. And I'll show you what I mean, because what happens is when they all come, now why is he there? I don't know. He's not, he's stalled because, oh, wait a minute. He shouldn't be going that way. That's really interesting. Okay. So if we go here, pick on one of these trains here, bring them in. Yeah, he's going the correct route. Where was that? Oh, that train is there. Yeah. Okay. So that's and if we go here and we can bring, this was all I revamped recently. Oh, wait a minute! Look, that train has been attacked. I think. Yeah, security. I think security is a big thing. Also, this area was, I think that was revamped, but it's not. Maybe now if we go and look at the station. Sorry, I'm jumping around a bit. I know. If we go and look at the station now, we can see things are coming in, and the trains come in, and we've got all our signals set up, so everything's smooth. Should he be stopping there? No, because then if a train wants to leave, train here, that's not going to be able to get out. Now, why? But I want him to stop. So this was the first big train station I did, and it's not big enough here. We need to make it bigger. And we've got two inputs. We've got two places where train comes in, from the west and from the northeast. But I like the thing about my base. What I do like is the organic feel of it. It has been, you know, it's not been built from the ground up. It's bits have been added because it's, to be honest with you, it's 4 or 5 years old. So, you know, and every once in a while, look at the robots come in. Every once in a while, I'll tinker with it a little bit and see how it goes. So I think we're going to have to go and sort out. Let's go to that where all the copper's being made. So is this one? This one is Kurt. The Kurt Copper Production Works. Is this one Clemens? Because Clemens would be better. That's Kurt. Right, so we'll go off to Kurt. It's going a bit slow, is that? I've noticed that I've become sensitive to train speed. No, yeah, it's got rocket fuel. All my trains I try to give them rocket fuel. Right, so he's going to start loading there, and you can see, yeah, everything seems to be okay here. I did extend it recently, but where are those robots? See, this is the thing with this base. Look, the robots go off and do stuff. We've got all this needs to be sorted out. The coal is it's just like it's all stalled, but again, because I build so big. Now this probably I should put that feeder down there. Why not? Where? Yeah, okay, so I said I wasn't going to do building, but you know what? I quite like building. Now, I may as well just get rid of these chaps because... Now, the great thing about building for so long is you can do things like this. Just get rid of things, you know? Let's bring this down. I try to be efficient as possible, but things just kind of get away from me. Probably this is in real life as well. This is why I'm not an engineer. This is why I'm not an aircraft engineer, because you don't want to fly in an aircraft that I would be working on. Although I don't know. I should. All right, let me just. Okay, so he needs to go in there. So he needs probably one of these, and we'll. He won't reach. No, it will reach, but he's gone wrong. Okay, so it just needs to be a bit over. Oh, and we've got. Actually, what we can do, we can just quit there and just put lots of copper ore into here. Get rid of this. This feels very satisfying, and then we just build a. Well, let's go there. Let's go there. Okay, so we just got to gauge this belt and then drop it down. No, we don't have. Yeah, there we go. So now that belt is getting a juicy bit of copper. Now let's sort this place out so that we're never going to come back here again. We just need to add more mines. And these mines aren't even... So what we'll put speed. If you press CTRL whilst holding... I can't reach. Whilst holding, you know, the speed modules in your hand, you can just... I used to have to put them in individually until I figured out, oh, duh. So what we do here is we'll just copy these. Probably only need that one. Just reverse it. The problem when I do this every time it... adds to the blue, it adds a little blueprint, and I don't necessarily want that to happen. Right, and we press. Now I've been learning my. Let's see. Okay, this is ridiculous. Right, if I press 2 here, I just pops up a substation. Just whack it down there. Get that sorted. That doesn't need to be there. Why is that there? And there we have. Now what I want to do is extend it more. Just to get this coverage, and this is so that as other bits run out, this will carry on. Again, it's incredibly inefficient, but the base has economies of scale, so that, yeah, so when I press 2 here, that relates to the toolbar down here, and it makes it very easy. It's kind of like when a big military power goes into a place. It creates, you know, there's huge amounts of waste in their supply and logistics, but because they're so big, it doesn't really matter. Now that's going very nicely. That's producing. So that's going to produce a lot of copper. Yeah, and you know, things like this station here. This is not as efficient as it could be. I've actually been working on ways of how to make something very efficient. And this, something very efficient. Let me just finish my sentence. I'm really bad at, because I have ADD, so I keep jumping. And one of the things of making these videos is to help me become a better communicator. so consider yourself training material. What was I going to say? So yeah, this the way I've got the splitters set up is wrong, and so the copper could come in, but these guys, see, that's full. I probably don't need that one. I found out that by only having same with this one, it's not needed. And I was debating changing between blue and green, or sometimes I run out, so that's why there's a mix there. But this, the copper production is up now. Now if you look here, I have got quite a bit of copper coming in there. What did I say? I think I said in a previous video that I think I maybe can't remember the big plan. The big plan was to make this area, I think, a blue circuit production, and because it's got plastic, and make this area a big green production. I should write, I think I have to write this down because it's becoming so big now. I can't remember all the little sort of bits and bobs that I was doing. Here again, this iron foundry is being underutilized. I don't need to build. I should stop building probably furnaces because I have so many that are not being used. In fact, maybe if I went on a conservation and just started to. Oh my god, I'm really lost for words now. Just started to save things. I'm gonna get back into the flow of making videos, talking and making videos at the same time. And power, so 3 issues. So power, production, security. Power's been solved now. Let's just have a look at I'll just show you this, a few other things. We sorted this out by just adding a little bit more carbon power production, especially with the oil. The oil never runs out, seemingly, so it's not run out yet. I don't think it does run out. So we create solid fuel and then when we have enough turbine power, but we also have enough solar panels to take that load off. But at night time, obviously the battery powers via the accumulators kicks in, and then the turbines come on, and we have 394 turbines. So there you can see why is that come on, because the solar power, which is the blue line, is not, so nighttime is approaching, and steam turbines are coming online. It's quite interesting. It's fascinating watching this. You can see that with the green line. So it's the consistency of power, which is 1.4 gigawatts, which is not bad. But then we're not producing maybe enough. And now copper, so that may be and then we've got the accumulators coming in now because the steam turbines do not produce enough. They're only producing 887 megawatts, and we need 1.2 gigawatts, or 1.3 gigawatts. But even now, you see the solar panels, they're still producing a little bit of electricity. Now it's 0. The accumulators are full on, producing 360 odd megawatts. But it's only going down very slowly, so you can see that that's easily going to last the Factorio night, which seems quite short. So that's good. So there you go. There's the power. Now, what are we going to do now? We are just going to, I think, so I'll walk down here through some of the old woods that's still hanging around. Don't walk on the rails because you'll die. Look at this here. I've got wood just lying. And you know, in real life, when you're on the train, at least in Britain, when you're in the train, you see stuff left by the tracks, and it's just, you know, the railway is just storing them. So this is kind of real life. I think my game mirrors real life a lot more than other YouTubers, Factorio, and not videos, games. Yeah, saves. That's it. I'm getting there. Wow, I can't speak. And I'm not saying that's good or bad. This is just the style I play, and not everybody likes it. So here, look, complete. What is all this? I guess we've got a bit of iron left there. But this is, and we've got some shells. Why is some shells there from a past battle? This, I think we might need. So if we look at now we're jumping around a bit, I know. If we go to the map, let's look at logistic networks. I could probably just do a video on each aspect of the base. So this is the logistic networks of the base. The thinking is, so this central area, which sometimes extends and then sometimes go back, for a bot to travel between these roboports, which are kind of like nodes, they have to be in the orange. The green represents, I think that's where the robot could travel to the green area, but it can't travel to another. Or maybe it can. No, I don't think it can. I think so. So for a robot here to pick up something down here, it has to have a full orange coverage. So you can see the central. But this probably needs to be cut because you want all the robots to be focusing on here, not wandering over here. And you can see, like here, I've got 2 roboports, and they're doing what they need to do, whatever it is. Let me just have a look here. So I could spend, yeah. Oh, you. Scary. Here's another one. Getting quite busy. And here we have. So here we have some pumping jacks because there's some oil, but we haven't. I don't think this is connected. That's all. Oh, it is connected. I reconnected. I want to see if they are actually going somewhere. No, they're not. We may connect. Oh, well, there you go. We've connected to the main logistic network now, and these are offloading my my trash, basically. So the things that it used to be, you would designate trash items, and you probably can, but it's changed a lot. I still haven't caught up with the changes, but anyway. And here we have an oil terminus. So what this does is bring in oil, and you can see here the pump's working, and this is bringing in oil. Let's just hover over there. You can see 18k, 17k on the right hand. And then the oil will get stored here. And the more oil you store, the more liquid you store, the more pressure you're making. So it's good to keep the pressure up. And then, so I've got this oil then comes into here, which feeds these refineries, which still could be made more efficient, but they're very much an improvement on my past production. Look how much red we've produced now. Red is going on. So all that copper that came in, let's just have a quick look at that copper production making, yeah, here we go, look. So speed modules are now being created at a good clip, and they're going. Yeah, I just try to see where they go. They go here, and at the moment they're going to just follow the robot. Sometimes it's tricky. Where are they going? I think they're going to a storage unit. They should be going here. We've got, so this is a requested chest for speed modules. Ah, so now we've got a shortage of rocket fuel. So let's just, no, that doesn't need to be, no, I think what it is the, we haven't got the bots. That should feed direct. This is so bad, the way I've done this. See, if that goes there, then that goes there, and then it goes directly in. It should, and I shouldn't have this anyway. What I should have, because I think I've learned a lot since. So that does go into the. So we just get rid of that. Get rid of that, and we put. And then let's just see if it works. Yeah. So that now. We've launched a rocket. Or launching. We are launching a rocket, rather. Which is nice and fun. See, why is he picked up? Oh, he's picked up that, hasn't he? Let's get rid of him. Anyway, that's the rocket going off. Yeah, and do you want to see it? I mean, that happened so many times now. It's kind of. So now, how quick can we launch another one? 1%. It needs no, because I've just deleted the idiot. So that. Well, that's quite quick. 4%. Now it's short of low density structures. Yeah, they kind of all built up. And that's what happens with the logistics. You kind of have to build reservoirs so that they get built up when they're busy, and then they get used up. You want... oh, look at this. Why have I done that? See, this is stupidity sometimes. Only rocket fuel should be going in there. So the idea of this, well, yeah. Now, one person, yeah, has reminded me of splitter inserters, which I've not yet done. And anyway, I'm going to finish the game now. So, finish the video rather, not the game. The game will continue for a long time. And so I'm going to say goodbye now, and have a good day. Goodbye.